Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Tuesday Morning Shenanigans inside my comics and collectibles. I am Aaron of the Rave Corner, and as always, this is Swan the War Chief, hashtag Encounters of the Nerd Kind.
Wearing a Warrior shirt, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Shout out to Rube Dog.
Oh cool.
He actually found the shirt for me and he gave it to me, so I'm thankful for it.
So not only did he hook him up with the shirt, but also the vest.
Yeah.
Of the two, which one do you like better?
I like both because then this one actually doesn't have Swan on it, but I'm Swan, so technically I'm with them.
Technically you're leading them.
Yeah, I'm leading them.
Okay.
Cleon's not in it, so it counts.
Alright, so today's show, of course, summer is winding down. Technically fall begins around September 22nd.
Yes.
So
I'm actually looking forward to the fall movies. What about you?
Yes, there's at least one, Shin Godzilla.
Okay. I actually will agree with you on that. That's what I'm looking forward more to than Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was looking forward to it. Then when I kept watching it, I was like, Inception 2, no thank you. But it's no offense to the director. At least I know you have to work a kaleidoscope. But anyway, that means we have to do a summer movie wrap-up.
That's right. So basically, we will just talk about our top 3 movies, and then we'll just name one movie that we particularly didn't like during the summer.
Spoiler alert, that movie that we don't like is pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think for those who have followed the show, they would pretty much know which one would be on the bottom.
Well, yeah, for all 3 of our followers, but
all 3?
All 3.
We got 30.
Okay, 300 then. Let's be. I'm not trying to be arrogant about it, guy. You know, trying to give the credit.
Okay, so 3.
Okay, yeah. So we be 3. Yes, let's be humble about it.
All right, Swan. So what's your top 3?
My top 3 at number 1 is it's Suicide Squad. I was very critical on this movie, and I was very displeased with Killer Croc. And if you haven't watched the Suicide Squad episode, to save us a rant or 3, go check it out. But I do apologize for it, and I didn't understand that they were going for more practical because I was let down on certain areas. But the whole movie was what I waited for. I waited the whole summer for this.
Well, the trailer was really good. It had Bohemian Rhapsody in the background.
Oh, yes. And you know what? The worst part is I looked up the soundtrack. Panic at the Disco's on there, not Queen.
Ouch!
For Bohemian Rhapsody. But I gotta say, though, my favorite song out of that whole movie was K7. Because I haven't listened to songs since 95. Yeah, I feel old now. And, everyone was always going, oh, Harley's in bad. It was good. The only flaw I found that it was very comparable to other summer movies. Like, it was all about, all right, guys, magical creature, done. Or extraterrestrial entity, done. And giant machine that we need to go and stop, done. And then end of the world crisis, done. It wasn't perfect, but it was something that I'm glad I got my weight out of. It wasn't a total disappointment like our top worst movie.
Yeah.
But that will be my number 1. What will be your number 1, Aaron?
It will have to also be Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Because I was going in basically as not a comic book fan. I'm not making it a secret. I am not into comic books as much as my other friends are, but I guess which is why I went in there with a very open mind and I'm willing to take in the story. So coming from a person who barely knows anything besides Harley Quinn and Joker and all the other big time characters.
Okay. Sorry to stop you there, but I have to agree with you because then I don't know who El Diablo was.
Oh, really?
So that was an introduction for me. And, everyone's just like, wow, you know so much DC characters and you're the obscurest. But to be introduced to a character I haven't heard of, that was so cool because then it tells me that it gives fans new characters to look towards.
He was the only villain that basically gave one shed of humanity left in all of the convicts, so to speak. That's why I like the character so much. But yeah, other than that, the story, or at least the climax, could have been better. But at the same time, it was something.
It was very Ghostbuster-like. Come on, you gotta admit, the Sigourney Weaver thing was running through your mind.
Yeah, that's true. So the climax could have been better, but at the same time, I actually enjoyed the story. It has a really good pace, and I just liked it.
Yeah, other great things about that movie was it gave us another shot at another Joker. I mean, everyone's been very unfair to Jared Leto, and they have the right to be. It's their opinion. But I feel that it's refreshing to see someone to step up to the plate and say, hey, I know Heat's gone, but let's give it a try.
Yeah. Always a bold move, and it's not an easy one to fill. But hey, much credit to him. So going on to number 2.
Number 2 for me would have to be TMNT Out of the Shadows.
Ah.
The reason why I like this movie so much for it to be number 2 was, again, it's comparable to Suicide Squad, giant machine they need to stop, and so was X-Men, but this one, it was like, I take the terms out of the shadow as we're stepping out of the shadow of that first movie, and we're gonna show you guys we can do a TMNT CGI, because that first movie was just terrible.
So you're saying that the title of the movie was intended to
I
be
think Michael
soft
Bay
apology
was, yeah.
to the fans that he
that
disappointed.
at least I hope if Michael Bay contacts me after this, I would like to hear that.
Yeah, like, hey, Swan, the war chief. It just so happens that you nailed it right on the head.
Figured out the secret, man. Yeah. You know too much. You know too much. Optimus, take him out. But it's like one of those things. Yeah, that's what I felt like Out of the Shadows really was. Huh. I mean, one of the biggest things the fans never got from the second movie was Bebop and Rocksteady. Because you remember now, when that second movie came out, you were waiting for those guys to get Tolka and Razor. Either way, though, they were still two great character animals. One was a wolf and a snapping turtle. This one was a warthog and a rhino. Either way, they're still great characters. They were real well executed. I'm a big Sheamus fan, so I was like, yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. And he's my favorite henchman, Rocksteady.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
I pop more for Gary Anthony Williams.
Oh, you know something? I love his work, though. Don't get me wrong. I still love Gary Anthony
Uncle
Williams.
Rufus.
I mean, you don't like him as Smart Brother. There's something wrong with you. Come on, you got to know him from Undercover.
Yeah.
That was my first exposure to him. But other things like
actually, my first exposure to him was through the Amanda Show as the
I wasn't
bailiff.
Yes,
with Judge Trudy.
I was trying not to go there.
Why not?
Because is
that something he's not proud of?
No, it's not something he's not proud of. It's just I don't want to be a part of the rest of the crowd to say I know him from there. That's why I went with Undercover Brother.
I have to date myself. Come on.
You have to date yourself? Okay. Sounds painful. But no, it was great. I didn't like Stephen Amell as Casey Jones.
Okay.
Just because Casey Jones, when he was created, he was based off of Kurt Russell in Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah, he had nothing.
He had
of
that Jack Burton thing, but he wasn't a cop. That's the part that really bugged me about the character.
He was a detective. Or more like an FBI agent.
No, he was just this guy that watched a lot of bad TV and said, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and start beating down some bad guys."
Wait, are you?
I'm talking about the original version. of Casey
I'm
Jones.
sorry. Yeah.
Like, but in the movie when they introduced him as a cop and stuff, I was like, that's a cop up, but it's like, then one of my biggest problems is none of them said Cowabunga except for Megan Fox, and that was one line. That one line just, ugh. But there was a lot of improvements. They did make him more silly, more turtle-esque from the 80s cartoon. And that's what it seemed like. And when I heard the original theme song from that was cool. I had to rewatch it last night, and I said I enjoy it. Things like Splinter I did enjoy, Casey Jones I didn't enjoy, April O'Neil I never did enjoy from those two movies. But still, for them to still go on and do the mutagen thing and introduce Krang and try and give their take on the Technodrome, I would have to say if they do have Shredder in the next one, don't let him go to Jurassic World again, because we need that security guard job open. Some big time underground boss he was, right? He ends up at Jurassic World getting stomped on by a dinosaur. But I'm sorry, was that too much?
Not to mention in Wolverine, he was the boss of. Actually, no, he was the husband.
Man, what's up with this guy finally ending up as a security job? Watch, we're gonna see him at McDonald's next.
You've seen that him in Wolverine, right?
Yes, I did.
He was the husband of a.
He was supposed to be like the Silver Samurai kind of thing.
No, not really.
No, but he was that husband, though. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he was a husband of a woman who is the granddaughter of the guy who's supposed to be in the samurai armor.
Yeah, right. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But
oh well, we're just straying away. Sorry.
Either ways, still yet doing a good job with him.
Yeah, my top two would also be TMNT.
Yeah,
only because
it was a fun movie to watch.
Fun and witty. And Bebop and Rocksteady did steal the show. Yes,
that was one of the biggest things because I liked how they didn't try and make them like, hey, let's try and make these guys very intelligent. No, they made them as dumb as they were in the cartoon, and they loused things up as usual. But they were really the comedic relief on Shredder's side.
Yeah,
because then you had Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry, I felt like he held back a little bit. And for all of us, yes, maybe he's the nutty professor this time, and he makes Medea.
Like, this is my moment, and then Shredder's like, no, we're gonna send you away. Oh my god.
Then here again, Shredder's moment, Krang, we're sending you away.
Yeah.
Oh, the double cross.
The double cross.
But even though that crying robot did look pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did miss the red Speedo wearing wrestler looking one, but
yeah.
beggars can't be choosers, and they're trying to make it reinvented. And I was a little bit too harsh, I should say, in the last review.
I didn't think you were that harsh.
I'd say I was pretty harsh, but
okay.
That's my number 2 movie.
Number 3.
3 would have to be Warcraft.
Nice.
Now, this is coming from a guy who knows nothing about Warcraft, but after watching that movie, I was just, bravo. It was really cool because I got to learn the mythology of it and all, and it actually made me go in to ask another good friend of ours, Format, questions about it because he's a Warcraft expert of sorts, and as we were talking about it, he's like educating me more and more, and I was like, oh man, now I feel like I gotta play the game. Haha, marketing strategy complete, I guess. But that would be my number 3 movie.
Nice. My number 3 would be Ghostbusters. Now, for those who, before you throw in your angry comments, hear me out. Of all the summer movies that I've seen, it was either between Ghostbusters or Independence Day Resurgence. Which one would you choose?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I mean, could be worse.
I did see one more summer movie, but that would be in the bottom list, so you will see that later. But
it's so bottom of the list. It's not even in this room.
So of the 3 that I have that is remaining on my picks, I have to go with Ghostbusters.
You know what? I have to say it had its moments. Maybe it wasn't a perfect movie. Maybe we may not get a sequel to it, but
and I won't be able to see Sam Smith again reprising his role.
Yeah. I mean, that was the fun part to the whole movie, though, when they actually said, hey, the villain's not a deity, it's a man.
Yeah.
It's a man who's just got so bullied, like, instead of committing suicide, he makes a bunch of ghosts come together to kill people, then he commits suicide so he can lead them.
Yes.
But,
basically.
Like me, when the last podcast I was on and we were talking about the review of it all, I didn't get to see it, but the whole thing to me was, I thought Chris Hemsworth was going to be the villain, and the only point they could point out was due to the trailers, you see him get possessed, but you don't see a guy named Rowan through that whole trailers.
Nope.
I mean, I had to go back and rewatch every one. Not once did they mention a guy named Rowan.
No, they just highlighted Chris Hemsworth, the inflatable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which is a throwback. And, of course, you got the, just the comedic stuff that we see from the main cast. That's about it.
Yeah, and they kept saying, don't make me verbally destroy him. Just, the evidence is right there. And that ghost is Rowan's ghost. But it made the Funko Pop, when it released, so much more clear why they called it that.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember now, when the Funko Pop came out, I think it came out before the movie or during the movie. And for those who didn't see the movie, they just saw Rowan's ghost.
Yes.
I mean, one thing I would take out of that movie is the crotch shot they gave the robot, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's an easy victory for anything. Hit it in the crotch if you can.
I mean, that reminded me of Ready to Rumble. Jimmy King is gonna kick him in the groin.
Yeah, King, is that all you got? Low blow.
Oh, and then Goldberg's down there. Yeah, you got it.
Like, you got it, King. And he gets DDP gets body slammed through 3 cages, 3 layers of cages. Pop.
You know what
gets the med, and then he still lives from it.
You know, as we're talking about the movie, you know what the sad part is?
What?
They tried to recreate that scene, that whole movie fight. Like the whole triple cage to the championship.
Actually, I followed Nitro when the movie came out. The funny thing is, the cage came out after the movie.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean. They tried to make it, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah,
it was such a forgettable match.
I just saw it as a movie gimmick that they're trying to make it real on a regular syndicated Monday night program.
My way, I thought that was them announcing a new match. That was a pay-per-view.
That was a really horrible idea, but with the triple cage, because
they should have kept it as a movie gimmick.
Yeah, that's what I saw it as. It was a movie gimmick that was trying to
now.
Make it,
if it was something they always did before the movie came out, different story.
Yeah, exactly.
But since it was this idea, we're like, oh man, Hollywood came up with a good idea for us. Let's take it.
Yeah. Oh, big apologies for everyone. I know we should have been talking more about Ghostbusters, but that's pretty much all we can talk about. Is that it was just an alright story.
It was alright.
I just gave it a C grade.
Kate McKinnon.
Yeah.
Kate McKinnon, you're an A+ in my book. If it doesn't work out with whoever you're with, come find me.
All right, so that brings us to what is the worst movie of the summer. You want to take
Who is our Lord Voldemort of the movies? It's gonna be a type of party, right?
Yes.
Yep. And if anyone hasn't really given it a hint, if you watched the Sausage Party review we did, Yeah.
They had to check it out, or if not, it's actually 2 episodes behind this one.
But it was one of our most mood-crushing movies we ever watched with Blu-ray horror.
I honestly have never seen you and Blue so gloom. No matter.
Oh, that's rhymed. Wow.
Oh, geez. Let me
Is
write
that a
that
Pokemon
down.
pun or like?
No, well, I have said it in 2 episodes before, but man, does that mean I have to be an MC? That's probably more credible than John Cena's Doctor of Thugonomics thing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Call me AT Money from now. No, wait, I can't take that. There's another man who has that name. I'm sorry.
You're gonna get a lawsuit, man.
Yeah.
But
call me just AT for now.
AT&T.
AT. No, another lawsuit.
Your ATM.
Though that one's gonna cost me more money.
Yeah, AT&T.
AT.
If you're AT&T, I'm Straight Talk.
Just call me AT for now. Anyway, so yeah, Sausage Party.
That was like such a waste of my time. That was the movie I waited for the longest too, just to be disappointed.
Swan, he did say it in a show, but I can guarantee you that this was the one that he really wanted to like, because I had no idea that the movie existed until he saw me the trailer, and even the trailer got me hyped. I was like, oh wow, this is like really interesting.
When I heard the casting, that's what really made me want to see it. And I was like, oh, it's James Franco, it's Jonah Hill, and it's Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
It's Greg Robinson. I like it. I liked all those guys.
And you did like some of Seth Rogen's films.
Oh, I love
admit,
stuff.
I do like watching Neighbors.
I've never watched yet.
I
have yet to watch that.
Watch the first one. That one has a bit of a guilty pleasure for me.
I was told the second one was the worst one.
I can imagine, because it's like recycling the same formula.
But just with women?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't watch the second
However, like from opinions I was told by other people was, if you watch the second one then the first one, it makes you appreciate the first one more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did like stuff like from Seth Rogen. This at the End was hilarious to me. That was like one of my top movies.
I haven't seen the interview. Did you see that?
The interview is hilarious too.
Okay,
and
I'll check that out.
See, if you can make a movie like that, yet you come up with this animated one and you do it, and I'm just
It's kind of like milking how much you can get away with in the form of a adult comedy type of cartoon movie.
Not only that, Seth Rogen was also behind the minds of Preacher. Okay. He was on that team, and he did good too. And I was just, it makes me even want it more. And then that had to happen, and I was just, sadly, if you always have a high expectation, you'll go disappointed. But for some people, if it's just a cartoon to you, then
All right, so let's just move on to the random question of the day.
Now I'm gloom again. All right, what is our random question?
Burr, 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 burr. Burr, burr, burr. MC AT into his house.
Watch that. Oh, there you go. You just do it again. That's probably someone's intro.
Blurred out right now. I blurred it.
Okay. All right, what's the random question of the day?
All right, so we got another viewer submission from Wimplo86.
Okay.
Basically, it goes as this. So we are contractually obligated. We cannot back out of this deal.
No backing out. Got it.
No backing out. If we were forced to cast John Cena in any Marvel or DC Universe type of movie, what role would you cast him in? And to be honest with you, as soon as this question was given out, I couldn't think of anything better than him. Not better than him. I couldn't think of a role better suited for him than maybe Colonel Red Flag.
I can disagree with you on that. I would do something to piss off movie fans if that's the case.
Oh, so you're going for the trolling method. I'm going for something that fits more in lines with his...
If it's a DC role, I'll give him Batman.
I think that might work, though.
Or I'll give him Green Lantern. I would like to see the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah. That would be something that...
I can see him being an interesting Hal Jordan. But if it's a Marvel role, now there is where the fun comes in.
Captain America?
Not even Captain America.
Iron Man? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No, you can go first. Because
let's see. What is something that's Deadpool?
You would give him Deadpool?
No, well, I'm trying to guess what you would guess.
No. I want to hear yours first, because mine would actually be
for Marvel?
Well, mine will be the Punisher.
Yeah.
Because he's such a good guy in wrestling. I would like to give him an anti-hero role.
If it was from the Marvel Universe, I would give him Captain America.
Like, if I could think about it as... I think he could dedicate to the role of Punisher, because he can think about shooting everyone that says John Cena sucks.
He
oh yeah, John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. I can think of him getting pretty psychotic on
he
that.
will knock on the doors of every single hater out there, and then he'll torment him by going after his sons if he have anything,
Pretty
his
much.
pets, and then he'll tie the
So as you can
bad
see,
guy by the leg, and he just drags him out the
yes.
tarmac in
Yes.
by a car.
Now you can see I went for a very comedic role on that. Because I'm just thinking about it, and it didn't hit me till now. I was like, the Punisher would be the best role ever. Because then everyone who says John Cena sucks, it just... Like, I just like to think about it. It might make some cogs up there turn for him and be like, oh yeah, I sucked.
Oh yeah, the Punisher kicking dogs, drowning cats, pouring a whole bunch of bathing salt in fish tanks.
Pretty much.
That's so crazy.
Going for the top. If you want me shooting for the stars on that one, yeah, I'll say the Punisher.
That is great. I love it.
I would say the Punisher.
All right, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the Hulk for a second.
No, not the Hulk. I'll give that one to Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Red Hulk for Brock Lesnar though, because he's already red when he gets like he. You ever seen him get?
No,
really
he gets red when he builds up sweat. That doesn't count.
Yeah, but you don't really need to do much. He's big as the Hulk already.
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk too much about Brock Lesnar. What if he walks through that door one day?
He's gonna F5 you.
Oh no, he's an F5 you. I'm pushing you and I'm out the door.
Oh jeez, really?
No. Then I'll go and do the Undertaker thing.
I'll play the victim card. In the next show, I'll come out with a neck brace and like this man has.
You'll be
turned
Michael
on me.
Cole. Wait, so that means you'll be Michael Cole?
No, I won't be Michael Cole.
Does that make me Seth
I will
Rollins?
be more like Jack Victory trying to milk points for by wearing this neck brace for months. Oh, actually, no, I can be Joe Gerner. No, I can't.
You could be
Joe Gerner.
Jerry Lawler though.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, no, that's where like he brought Doink in.
Yeah. That's another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or
except
Dr.
he
Ivan
had-
Yankum.
yeah. Okay, I can do the Jerry Lawler thing.
Yeah. Plus,
Or
I can see that.
I'll go all the way back to Andy Kaufman. No, I can't do a good Andy Kaufman.
I wouldn't go that
No.
far. No.
Okay, Jerry Lawler it is.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap it up right now. Big shout out to Maui Comics and Collectibles. Follow the store on Facebook and Instagram at Maui Comics. If you did enjoy this episode of Tuesday Morning Shenanigans and would love to see more into the future, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, or if you got a random question of your own that you'd love to see us answer in the next episode, leave it in the comment section and we will get to it ASAP.
And also, for figure reviews and more, check out the Rave Corner.
Yes, and do check out the Rave Corner channel, where there is also the Rave Corner podcast featuring me and Wimplo86, also known as Daniel, where we do talk about, well, more about anime and other kinds of stuff, so do check that out on the YouTube channel. I already said that twice, but I don't care. Swan, plug time.
Please feel free to check out the NERDWatch podcast at NERDWatch Nation on YouTube. We are also a podcast. You can find us on iTunes. We do Facebook live feeds, and we're also on Akaku from 7 to 8 every night, Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And if you do see at least one of the cast members in person, try to ask for an autograph. Will they sign autographs? I don't know.
You know, I believe they all do. I believe one of them is actually very picture and photogenic. So
Picturesque.
Yeah.
Very Instagram star.
Mhm.
Instagram-like star.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right. Thanks for checking out the show. We will see you next time. Until then, have a good one.
John Cena sucks. Pow! I'm sorry, that's where I was
Where's
going
my
with
neck
it.
brace? Oh, no, wait, that's for Brock.